Hello, and welcome to People Talking with Machines. I'm Mark Corbett Wilson. A lifelong learner and retired scientific glassblower, I spent 2 decades in Surveillance Valley making gas lasers for high-end laser printers and the high-intensity short-arc mercury vapor lamps used to microphotolithograph patterns onto silicon wafers in the manufacture of computer chips. Now, I'm a critical digital humanist, the learning technologian at the Western Institute for Social Research, and a facilitator and digital storyteller with storycenter.org. I'm an educator who helps people glean meaning from experiences and tell stories. Today, we have a podcast generated by Google's NotebookLM titled The WISR Way.
Hey everyone, ready for another deep dive?
Always ready.
Today we're getting wiser.
I like that.
Yeah.
Getting wiser.
We're going deep into the world of WISR.
All right.
That's WISR,
Pronounced wiser.
pronounced wiser,
Yes.
and their innovative approach to personalized learning.
Oh, very cool.
So this deep dive is like your backstage pass to understanding how they help students
Yeah.
become experts and leaders, not just in their chosen fields, but in life.
Yeah, it's about fostering lifelong learning.
Right.
And they do that by blending some really powerful concepts.
Oh, okay.
The Dreyfus model for skill acquisition,
Okay.
connectivist learning, and e-portfolios in a
Wow.
way that's truly unique.
Okay, so let's break this down.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued, but I'm guessing some of you are thinking,
Right.
okay, those sound like a lot of fancy education buzzwords. What do they actually mean?
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
The Dreyfus model,
Okay.
for starters, is a way of understanding how we learn skills. Imagine you're learning to play chess.
Okay. Yeah.
A novice relies on rigid rules, while an expert develops an intuitive grasp of the game,
Okay.
almost like they can see the whole board in their mind.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So it's not just about memorizing facts and figures.
Right.
It's about developing a deeper understanding and instinct for what works.
Exactly.
Okay.
And WISR uses this model to help students
Yeah.
understand where they are on their own learning journey, from novice to expert, and to identify the specific skills they need to develop to reach the next level.
Yeah.
It's all about that self-awareness.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
So where does connectivism come in? I'm picturing some kind of futuristic network of minds.
Okay.
Like something out of a sci-fi movie.
That's a fun image.
Yeah.
And not entirely off base.
Oh.
Connectivism recognizes that knowledge isn't just contained within individuals.
Okay.
It exists in the connections between people, resources,
Right.
and even digital platforms.
So like the internet.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Think about how you might learn something new today.
Yeah. How would I do that?
You might read an article,
Okay.
watch a video, discuss it with friends, or even post a question on a forum.
Yeah, you're already tapping into your network.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And WISR formalizes this approach to learning.
So instead of just absorbing information passively,
Right.
you're actively building and navigating a network of knowledge.
Exactly.
Does that make it easier to stay engaged with what you're learning?
Absolutely.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's not just about the content itself.
Yeah.
It's about how you connect with that content
Okay.
and with others who are on a similar learning journey.
Right.
And WISR fosters this through collaborative projects,
Okay.
online forums, and a strong emphasis on mentorship.
Interesting. Okay, so we've got this dynamic network of knowledge,
Right?
and students are guided by the Dreyfus model, understand their own learning process.
Yes.
But how do they actually track their progress
Yeah.
and show what they've learned?
Right.
That's where e-portfolios come in, right?
Yes, e-portfolios are a key part of the WISR way.
Okay.
They're more than just a digital collection of assignments. They're a space for students
Right.
to document their entire learning journey,
Okay.
reflect on their growth, and showcase their skills and experiences
To the world.
to the world.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
It's like a living resume,
Right.
constantly evolving as you learn and grow.
Exactly.
I can imagine that being incredibly valuable.
Yes.
Not just for landing a job,
Right.
but for really understanding your own strengths and areas for developing.
Exactly. It's about moving beyond
Yeah.
traditional grades and transcripts,
Okay.
which only tell a small part of the story.
Right.
E-portfolios allow students to demonstrate their skills in a much richer and more nuanced way.
Oh. Okay, so like just what kinds of things can they include?
Well, they can include Project samples.
Okay.
Reflections on their learning process, testimonials from mentors.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And even evidence of the impact they've made through their work.
Speaking of impact, you mentioned earlier that WISR emphasizes action-oriented learning.
Right.
How does that play out in practice?
Well,
are we talking about internships, volunteer work, or something else entirely?
It's all of the above.
Great.
And WISR believes that real learning happens when you apply theoretical knowledge to real-world challenges.
Okay.
So students are encouraged to engage in projects that have a tangible impact on their communities or professions.
I'm picturing students designing websites for local nonprofits.
Yes.
Or maybe conducting research that informs public policy.
Exactly.
What are some other examples of these action-oriented projects?
The possibilities are really limitless. And that's part of what makes the WISR Way so exciting.
Right.
A student in the education program might design and pilot a new curriculum for a local school, while a student in the healthcare program might develop a community outreach program to address health disparities.
Oh, wow.
The key is that these projects aren't just theoretical exercises. They're opportunities for students to make a real difference while developing valuable skills.
So it's not just about learning in a vacuum.
No.
It's about connecting that learning to real-world issues.
Right.
And becoming an active agent of change.
Exactly.
It sounds like a pretty empowering experience for students.
It is. Yeah. And it's not just about individual empowerment. It's about building a community of learners who support and inspire each other.
Right.
WISR fosters this sense of community through mentorship programs, collaborative projects, and online forums where students can connect, share ideas, and learn from each other's experiences.
Okay, so we've got these key elements of the WISR Way, the Dreyfus model, connectivism, portfolios, and action-oriented learning.
Yes.
But there's one piece of the puzzle I'm still curious about.
Okay.
How does assessment work in this kind of environment?
That's a good question.
It can't be just about traditional grades, right?
You're right. Traditional grading doesn't quite capture the essence of the WISR Way.
Okay.
Instead, they use a multifaceted approach to assessment that aligns with their overall philosophy of personalized learning.
So how does that play out? What are students being assessed on and who's doing the assessing?
Well, for starters, faculty use the Dreyfus model to evaluate students' progression toward expertise.
Right.
Remember those stages we talked about: novice, advanced, beginner, competent, proficient, and expert. Instead of focusing solely on grades, faculty look for evidence that students are moving through those stages, demonstrating a deeper understanding and mastery of the subject matter.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
It's not just about checking boxes and memorizing facts.
Right.
It's about actually developing the skills and mindset of an expert.
Exactly. And it's not just faculty who are involved in the assessment process.
Oh, okay.
Remember, e-portfolios are a key part of the WISR Way.
Right.
Students are constantly reflecting on their learning, identifying their strengths and areas for growth, and gathering evidence of their progress.
Okay.
It's a much more active and engaging approach to assessment than just waiting for a grade at the end of the semester.
So students are really taking ownership of their learning.
Exactly.
And becoming active participants in the assessment process.
Yes.
But I'm curious, how does all of this translate into real-world success? What do WISR graduates look like? How do they differ from graduates of more traditional programs?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
WISR graduates are not just prepared for a specific job.
Okay.
They're prepared for a lifetime of learning and growth.
Oh, wow.
They're adaptable, resourceful, and comfortable navigating complex networks of information.
Right.
They're not afraid to challenge conventional thinking.
Yeah.
And they're passionate about making a positive impact on the world.
They sound like the kind of people who thrive in a rapidly changing world.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And because they've been actively involved in their own assessment, they're able to articulate their skills and demonstrate their value to potential employers or collaborators. Right. They're not just handing over a resume.
Yeah.
They're sharing a rich tapestry of their learning journey.
Oh, wow.
And the impact they've already made.
It sounds like WISR is cultivating a new breed of leader.
Yes.
One who's collaborative, innovative, and driven to make a difference.
That's the essence of the WISR Way, empowering individuals to become lifelong learners and to use their knowledge and skills to create a better future.
This has been such an insightful deep dive into the world of WISR.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
It's clear they're doing something truly unique and innovative in the realm of education.
I agree.
Imagine a learning environment where your unique path is celebrated, not constrained.
Right.
That's the essence of the WISR Way. And it's something to think about whether you're a student, a teacher, or just someone passionate about the future of learning.
Absolutely.
We've only scratched the surface here.
Yeah.
So if you're curious to learn more about the WISR Way, check out their website, or even better, attend one of their seminars and see it in action.
That's a great idea.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. Hopefully you've gained some valuable insights and maybe even a little inspiration. Until next time, keep on learning.